Yo, 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 what is up, party people? Pathway students, and anyone else listening. This is your Monday Motivation with yours truly, James Flaming and Pastor Nate Swearingen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pastor Nate, how are you doing this fine Monday?
I'm doing awesome. How about you?
Oh, I'm just hanging in there. It's a Monday, a classic Monday. We are filming this towards the end of the day, 3 o'clock. School just got out.
Nice.
And it's been quite the day.
Yes. It's been an eventful Monday already. Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah. Hopefully your Monday has been going well as well, but we want to make your Monday even better, right,
Yes.
Pastor Nate?
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
We want to give you some Monday motivation, and all of our motivation is rooted in God's word or in books that are inspired by Christian authors. And Pastor Nate is going to give the thought for today's Monday motivation. So take it away, Pastor
Oh, yeah.
Nate.
Awesome. Hang on. It's going to be a little bit of a ride. Just want to share something from a book by a pastor, Kyle Idleman. And love a lot of his books. So it's great. This book is called Aha. A-H-A.
Aha.
All right.
feel like
Yeah.
there's a-
Oh, yeah. Is there like a beat for that or something? Maybe? Oh, I like
Aha.
that.
There you go.
All right, now we're ready. Let me whisper. Anyhow, in all seriousness, AHA is a great book. AHA, A-H-A, stands for Awakening, Honesty, and Action. And just something really important, I'm really just going to actually read the title of each chapter that is very important and kind of just give you a real quick point on this Monday motivation. But it all starts with this awakening. Like, what is it in our life that needs to be just that awakening in our lives? And so he goes through each chapter and he's talking about coming to your senses. Like, what's a desperate moment? What's a startling realization? And so what needs to be awakened in your life? Maybe it's something from your past. Maybe it's something in your life right now. What is it that needs to be an awakening in your life? And the next thing is he's talking about that honesty, but he's talking about brutal honesty. What I love these chapters. I love where he's going with this. And he says this, talking to yourself, which is interesting. You have to read the book for that. But this is what's interesting, and I love this part. And he talks about this, denial. And maybe you've been there, maybe you are. And he says this, if I ignore it, maybe it will go away. And most of you, whether if you're listening to this, no matter your age, you already know if you ignore it, you sweep it under the rug, it's still going to be there. Maybe years down the road.
It's going to come back to bite you.
It's going to come back. So it's good. And then projection, which meaning this, it's not my fault, so it's not my responsibility. Ooh. Yeah. So, it's not my fault, so it's not my responsibility. Well, maybe you do have a responsibility to it. And then minimize. And I love this. And it's kind of just, it's not that big of a deal. So we do all these things, all of us, but it's like, how do we do it? So that's the honesty. Are we willing to be honest enough with each other or with others? Accountability, whatever it may look like for us. And then that third part is the action. And he doesn't just talk about action. He talks about immediate action. And I love this. Time to get up. Like, it's time. Like this today, Monday, hey, the time changed this past weekend.
Ooh,
a lot of us didn't want to like do what we needed to do, whatever it was. We're doing this on a Monday afternoon. Everybody's dragging on a Monday afternoon, but time to get up. And what is it in your life? And so he talks about this passivity. And it's like, I'm sure everything will work itself out. So we're just going to pass it on. We're going to just be like, nope, I'm not going to deal with it. Whatever it is that you need to deal with, whatever that is. And then most of us know this, procrastination. Ooh. All right. And that's sometimes a tough word to say, but it's easy to do. And so, do we have a beat for that?
I don't know. I think it'll be a. Oh, not that one.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Procrastination.
I like that. I'm sure everything will work itself out. Well, that's also called laziness or apathy. Ooh. And so many of us deal with that. And so today on this Monday, don't be that. And then I like this. He talks about defeatism and it's too late now. So maybe something that happened, something that's already passed, and you're like, you know what, it's too late now. I'm not going to deal with it. They probably got over it. I'll just deal with that another time. Or they want to move on from it. Well, maybe they don't. Maybe you need to go to that person or handle whatever that situation is. And then this last part, he talks about lost in the Father's house, the final aha. That awakening, that honesty, and that action. And so my challenge is the Monday motivation through this, and this book is powerful. I encourage you to read it. Once again, it's by Kyle Idleman. He's a pastor. We've read some other books. I know, James, you've done a book for the school with him, which is awesome. But my challenge is that What is it in your life, maybe today on this Monday, that God's asking you to right now awaken it, get it, whatever it is? And then what is it that you need to be honest about? That immediate honesty. You need to be honest with yourself and maybe honest with others. And then what is that action? What's the action today? Man, so many of us, like we talked about all those different chapters. Obviously, we just gave you the titles of those chapters. But so many of us think it's just going to go away, or we're not, or we don't want to handle, we don't want to deal with it. But what's the action that God's asking you to do? I guarantee there's somebody, whether it's listening or even us sitting here, there's something we could do today that probably we know we need to do that's going to help our lives, but help other people's lives. And most of all, that last part, the Father's house. What is it He's asking us to do? Somebody said this a long time to me, James. I think it goes along with this. But sometimes we have to bring the elephant in the room. Ooh. So many times we want to just let it go. The elephant is outside the room. We know it's going to be there when we walk out, and nobody wants to bring it in the room. Nobody wants to talk about it. And so maybe there's something in your life today, and you need to bring that in, and you're like, you know what? I need to be honest here. This is an awakening moment. I need to be honest, and I want to take action, and I'm going to do that. So that's a lot in a short time. That's a whole nother maybe hour, 2 hour podcast or something for that.
Yeah.
But anything you would like to say or add to that? I know I just dropped a lot in a short amount of time.
No, I love it. Aha. Awakening, honesty, and action.
Oh, yeah.
Aha. Yeah, it reminds me, Pastor Nate, of something my father taught me back when I was in 7th grade, guys. All right, so if you're a middle schooler listening, listen up. This is great wisdom from my father, and he probably got it from a book or something. So give credit where credit is due. But he said, a real man accepts responsibility and rejects passivity. Words that Pastor Nate just shared.
That's good.
We're tempted to be passive and not take action, but God has called us to be men and women of action, that we do personal self-inventory, self-reflection. What are things we need to work on so we can have that aha moment, and then get her done, baby. Get her done.
Let's go.
Yeah. So,
well, I think for us is what we want to see is that we wish somebody would have told us some of these things. As you said, your dad told you, but somebody to help us with some of these things. And so it may not be even happening right now in their life, but we know it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And so that's it. That's the Monday motivation today. Do it. You got this.
Well, there you have it, folks. This is the Monday Motivation. Hope you've enjoyed it. Be back next Monday for some more Monday Motivation from Pastor Nate Swearingen and myself, James Flaming. Have a great rest of your day.
Oh, yeah.